Okay, so this is my final project for computer science, and it's about the ethical hacking of penetration testers by Joshua Johns. Why is this topic so important in 2024? This topic is important due to the fact that it involves checking important data systems and networks in order to analyze and find any glaring vulnerabilities that can be easily exploited. My topic also involves the big companies of 2024 and their data, which is a critical circumstance of importance for all the people who benefit from said companies. What is my topic about? My topic is about penetration testing, the act of a simulated, voluntary cyber attack on a system to evaluate its security and spot any severe vulnerabilities within. The idea is that the simulated attacker will try to use any trick in the book in order to gain access to the system's data. The relation to this technological advancement in my field: as technological advancements grow, the security of said tech can lag behind, which is made even worse by the new methods devised by malicious black hat hackers. Therefore, I believe it is essential that we implement penetration testing in order to teach the new members of the computer science field how to fight back, as well as strengthen the integrity of the digital world as a whole. My first article covering this topic is "What is Penetration Testing?" by cloudflare.com. The first article is an article about the methods of penetration testing in a general sense. First, it gives us the definition of penetration testing exercise as a security exercise where cybersecurity experts can attempt to find and exploit vulnerabilities in a computer system. The article also claims that penetration testing is more important because of it helping an organization discover and fix the vulnerabilities and flaws within their systems. The first article also talks about pen testing assisting companies with their data security and privacy by finding ways that their sensitive data can be wrongfully accessed. The article also talks about who does penetration testing and how those testers are usually experienced developers with advanced degrees and certifications. However, sometimes the performers are also reformed criminal hackers who do what they do best for good this time around. The article also discusses how best penetration tester is someone who doesn't know how the system works, because this tester will have an authentic attempt to expose the blind spots that could be missed by the developers of said system, resulting in better, more accurate feedback. This first article gives a detailed look in the inner workings of the penetration tester and their job occupation. In addition to further details regarding how a penetration test works out and the findings of said test usually are, it also sums up the topic in a detailed yet understandable way and gives a hypothetical beginner all the starter info they need to decide if penetration testing is for them. My second article, "What is Penetration Testing?" by IBM.com, is a more elaborate explanation of penetration testing, as well as the information discussing the definition and reason for penetration, and also, in addition, the types of penetration testing. This article gives us 4 types of penetration testing to the reader, which are, but not limited to, application pen testing, network pen testing, hardware pen testing, and personal pen testing. Application focus on checking the flaws of a company's websites and apps. Network penetration tests examine a company's entire computer network. Hardware tests look for vulnerabilities in, the hardware and personal devices like laptops, mobile devices, and operational security. And finally, personal pen tests a company's defense against social engineering attacks, like say a hacker trying to trick personal, real-life employees into divulging sensitive information. The second article also explains the penetration testing process. First, the testing team will gather information on the target system. Later, the penetration testers use their gained info to identify and exploit vulnerabilities within a system, along with testing how security features react to intrusions. Next, the testers begin with a simulated assault on the system, which may differ in variety depending on the system they target. Then, once the testers have their sweet spot, so to say, they try to escalate and gain more data with the spot they have. Finally, the penetration testers clean up their attempts as the test ends, and they report back to the company what they found. This second article elaborates further upon the previous discussion of the topic by explaining its different scenarios and steps. allowing a reader of the article to gain a more professional, informed view of penetration testing as a whole. Furthermore, the second article also mentions penetration testing tools that an individual invested in the topic would need in order to perform penetration testing to the best of their ability in a future career sense. The third article is called Penetration Testing, with its author being Impervia.com. The third article explains the definitions and stages of what penetration testing is all about, much like Article 1 and Article 2. How it differs is that it brings something new in regards to discussing the topic, which is the connection between penetration testing and web application firewalls. Various kinds of penetration testers use the data of web application firewalls in a majority sense due to them being common target areas. As a result, the administrators of said firewalls can be benefited greatly by the weak spot reports given by the testers. The third article also discusses the different penetration testing methods utilized in various attacks that are simulated. External testing, internal testing, blind testing, double-blind testing, and targeting testing. External tests target a company's assets that are visible on the internet. Blind testing involves a tester only having the name of the company that they're trying to hack into and nothing else, which forces them to get crafty and do what they can, while security takes notes on what an assault would look like. However, double-blind testing is when neither the tester or the security are in the know about how they overall connect, and are simply just doing the best they can without any prior knowledge or communication. That way, the security has to respond as if it's a real attack while the tester gives it its all. And finally, target testing has the hack and security work in tandem for maximum feedback. The third article has a more cause and effect portrayal of the topic, with its significance being mostly tied to the different ways a penetration test can play out. This article explains how the topic springs to action in the real world, along with the different benefits penetration testing may have towards empowering the security of the computer science world. The fourth and final article of penetration testing topic is Penetration Testing by CISA.gov. Now, this government-cited article is a short and brief explanation of penetration testing. It does not delve into the overall methods, tools, and capacity and all that all the other three articles have summarized. However, what the fourth article lacks in variety of how penetration testing is, it makes up for in extensive detail in regards to definition and also work sources that a penetration tester can go through. For example, the article sheds light on the rules of constant communication, schedule times, mandatory verification, and the rules of engagement form that a tester would have to sign and abide by in order to ethically and wholeheartedly perform their job to the best of their ability. In addition, the second benefit that the fourth article provides is contact information for potential service opportunities provided by federal agencies who are looking for penetration testers. This article provides legitimate links to additional government websites that hold more information and more job opportunities for the hypothetical penetration tester. The fourth and final article has a very unique sense of information when it comes to covering the topic at hand. What it lacks in covering steps taken by testers and methods, it makes up for in extensive detailed professional referrals that a reader or penetration tester or future penetration tester can greatly benefit from while pursuing the field in question. These are the four websites that I utilized in my presentation, my sources, and that is it for my ethical hacking of penetration testers.